I wanna be Batman, cause everybody really ain't shit to me.
Everybody, this is mjawwarrior Reviews, and I'm bringing you guys, the people, another comic book review. And the comic book that I'm going to be getting into right now is the second issue to the new series of Batman and Robin. Now I'm going to I'm just going to go right into the comic book right now because I thought it was a pretty cool issue, and it just starts off with a new set of problems with Damian and Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson basically explains to Alfred how he had a bad night with Damian fighting the new crooks of the Circus Mafia. They start off on top of the precinct of Gotham City Police Department, and they're talking to Gordon about, issues and problems, when all of a sudden the circus comes in there to bust in and break out Toad, who they caught in the first issue. Now, they run down there, they start fighting these circus dudes, these circus freaks, and they're just starting to kick ass. But all of a sudden, they're starting to get a little, they don't really fight well together, him and Damian. Damian pretty much goes out on his own. He's pretty much like a Lone Ranger when they fight, sort of shades of Jason Todd, which could lead up to a devastating end in this issue. We don't really know. Maybe it's just a teaser, because he's acting a lot like Jason Todd, being rebellious. The criminals that they're fighting off are these three dudes that look basically the same. They're like three twins, and they fight acrobatically. There's a dude who turns into all fire, like the Flaming Torch in Fantastic Four. And there's a fat bearded lady in a tutu, like one of those ballerina dresses. And Damian was fighting her off, and he was just kicking her ass for like a long time. The whole time they're fighting, Dick Grayson is calling for Damian, like, where are you? I need your help up here. Dick Grayson basically just holds his own, and the fight leads up down in the cellar where Toad's being held in his own little cell. After the fight, they see that Toad's dead, and he's got a domino piece in his hand. And we don't know who did it, because it wasn't any one of the people that they were fighting, because they were busy fighting all of them together. And I don't know if it was Pig, because Pig didn't show up, but it may have been Pig, their leader. It may have been him. But it's all a mystery with the domino pieces. I don't know what's up with the domino pieces yet. Still don't know. But after that, the cutscene goes to Damian and Dick Grayson arguing back in their Bat penthouse. And they're arguing in there about how, they didn't fight well together tonight and how they weren't coexisting with each other. And he's like, you're only 10 years old. You're supposed to be, learning things and, helping me and, supposed to be working together. And Damian's like, you know what, well, I'm just going to find a teacher that I respect. And he just storms off like a little bitch. And, I'm just calling him a little bitch because that's how he's acting. But I do like Damian. I do like him. Even though he's annoying as hell, I do like Damian. I give him a chance. I'm not going to just say he's a horrible person. He winds up at the circus where the Mafia hangs out, and he winds up getting beaten the hell out of by those, by Pig's minions, the ones with the doll masks. He gets his ass kicked, and I thought he was going to die at the end of this issue, because I'm like, holy shit, he's getting stomped out by these dolls, And if I'm not mistaken, the girl from the first issue is in there still. She looks a little disfigured. I'm not sure if it was her. I'm gonna have to reread it because it looked just like her, sort of. Because what other captive would they have? And she was crying there, and that's, I guess, what led Robin there, Damian. And then he got his ass kicked by Pig's minions, and that's where the issue ends. Now, I'm gonna review it and say that it was a good issue. I liked it. The art is always good. It's just the art is just new. It's awesome. What am I gonna say? It's a good storyline. I'm not disappointed by it. I love it. It's a new story with Batman and Robin. It's got its problems with Damian and Dick Grayson getting along with each other, and it's just interesting because it's cool to see them not get along. If they get along and it's a perfect world, then it's nothing you want to read. But if they're not getting along and there's the troubles and there's conflicts, that's something you want to read. But it's not too much drama where you're gonna be like, well, this sucks. But it's a good issue. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a good run with this Batman Reborn with Batman and Robin. Another thing that I like about Dick Grayson and his new persona as Batman, I like it how he mentions how he doesn't like the cape on the bat Batman cowl, because you know, he used to be Nightwing. For anyone who knows, he used to be Nightwing. You know, the new persona of Dick Grayson after he was Robin. And he's mentioning how the cape is always holding him back, how he can't do his moves, and Alfred talks to him saying, you know, well, you're more acrobatic than Batman was, because Bruce Wayne, he never really flew in the air as much as Dick Grayson does, because Dick Grayson used to be an acrobat, and he's more aerodynamic. So, you know, he was mentioning how it was holding him back, and he made it so that it was lighter, but like 5 times or 3 times or however times he did say he did it, but it still is holding him back. So, and he's mentioning how he's not going to switch up his fighting style just because he can't fight with the cape. He's going to just have to deal with it. And I think it's pretty cool. I was hoping that he was going to change the Batman suit up a little bit where it didn't have a cape, but then it wouldn't really be Batman as much, now would it? But it would have been cool to see it as a Batman suit without a cape, just to see it for 1 issue and then him switch back. I don't know, it would have been a cool idea. Or that it may have been ugly looking. Who knows? You know, you were never really going to know. But I thought that's what he was going to do. But he was just mentioning how it was holding him back. The Batman and Robin series, I'm liking it, the new Reborn series. It's pretty good. For anyone who wants to read it, definitely I suggest that you should pick it up and read it. Read it in the comic book store or download it, because there's a site you can download comic books now. It's really cool. It's really cool. But I'm definitely going to be doing the Red Robin issues. I'm going to start doing reviews on them probably today. And yeah, so the new Batman and Robin series, issue 1 and 2, very good issues. Definitely should pick it up and read it if you want to get onto the new ones. If not, I'm going to do reviews for you, so I'm going to keep you guys up on what's happening in the new issue. So this is mjawwarrior Reviews, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later with the new reviews of whatever it is I feel like reviewing. Catch you guys later.